G'day everyone, and welcome along to this Family Builds live stream with Family Bricks. And I'm here. And how are you going today?
Good.
Good. Yep. You're ready for another good session with some people?
Yep.
Yep. And what are we working on?
Pirates of Caribbean.
Yeah, it's close to that. Pirates of Barracuda Bay. So very, very good. So I know it's a bit of a tongue twister, but I think this is actually going to be one of our last regular week-to-week family streams. Now that summer's sort of done, we'll go to once a month after that. And I think we might actually get this done today. So it's only taken about 2 years. So I'll be good with that. Just say hello to also the replay gang. And shout out to Brian's Bricks, who leaves a comment afterwards. So if you're on the replay gang and you leave a comment, I'll give you a shout out in the next one. Always appreciate you guys watching it back and hearing the feedback from that. And while we get going here, we'll just do usual social media stuff. Share, like, and subscribe. You'll see the details to the panel guests which are coming on in a sec. So their details are down below as well. And also on Instagram and TikTok and a few other places as well. So if you want to touch base with us over there. And have a quick shout out to the chat there. Sith Geek, welcome along. Hope that you are going well. Good to see you in. And we will just get here to the sponsor, give them a quick little plug, with help pay for a few things. This video is brought to you by McCatsim Holiday Homes in Margate and Broadstairs. Great for a week's holiday or a weekend escape, being just over an hour east of London, UK. Treat yourself to amazing sunsets, a Lego wall, or great food. Visit www.macatsim.com and mention this YouTube video and we'll look after you. So now we got that out of the way. And also a shout out to 2 to 4 players. Game on. Hope you guys are going well. I think last week they were doing some, was it Wheel of Mock Tune? And raising some money for charity. So I think they did a great job with that and caught some of that. I'm not sure if they are doing some more today. If you guys are, just let me know in the chat there and we can highlight that. And I think having said that done, we've got most things out of the way. So I think we'll come along and we'll bring in one of our regulars. And they've also got somebody else new who's also joining us to do some building. So that's also great to have them in. And welcome along Trevor's videos, Will and Tom. How are you guys going?
Hello. Hi.
Great to be here on a sunny, I did say sunny, it's not raining today. It's a sunny afternoon.
Yeah, very much so. It's like I think we said before, it's like the end of summer and summer's now here. So at least for 3 days.
Yeah, nice to have a bit of sunshine. How are you both going? All right?
Yeah, going well. How are you going?
Good.
Yeah. How is Tom and Will going? Have you boys, I think, have gone back to school now, haven't you?
Well, no, we're going back on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday.
Okay,
yeah,
then.
A couple more days and then freedom.
Freedom for one thing, and then for the other. I mean, you can probably appreciate, Trevor, you're starting to get all those sort of chaotic emails about last minute things to organise for school.
Yeah, I still got to label the, especially this one. He's got a new uniform because he's going from junior to senior school now. So yeah, sorting all that out. So.
Oh, brilliant, excellent.
As you notice, I've been pushed to this end of the desk now. I've got because Will wanted to join.
I'm the star of the show.
So you've just been letting your dad and your brother have a little bit of the limelight without you for a while now.
Yeah. I've been watching them.
We're watching every week. He said to me last week, "Can I come on for the last one next week?" I said, "Yeah, if you want to." Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no,
have you on.
Yeah, it's great to have you on. The more the merrier, sort of thing. So we might get chatting a little bit later on some of your favorite sort of Lego sets and what you're interested in. I think we've sort of covered that off with most of the other members of the panel so far. So be curious to get your point of view and take on things. So just having a little bit of a look in the chat here. Lego Loing saying, "Hey Sith," and Niall, welcome along, saying hello to Tom and Will. In the wave there, and Sithgate, did you pick anything up on September 1st? Hold that thought. We'll come back to that because I'm sure we can have a bit of a chat about that. And also Sysgeek saying, Lego Logan, how are you going today? So speaking of which, without further ado, let's bring them in. We have Lego Logan and Benji. How are you guys going?
Hello. Hey, everybody.
Hi.
How's everybody going?
Good, thank you.
Yeah,
How are you?
good, yeah.
Yeah. So,
have you got any sun where you are?
Yeah, a bit of sun, but I reckon you'll have a bit better down south. Wait a minute. It'll be raining in about half an hour.
Yeah, that is. I think that is the thing with Scotland. It always seems to have a little bit milder temperature than what we do down in the south. So, but having said that, that's at least it's a good thing when it's pouring down rain and everything like that to be indoors and doing a bit of Lego and those sorts of things. So, I think Sysgeek here has managed to sum things up maybe nicely. Scotland doesn't have any sun silly, so
yes. It's just kid on. That thing in the sky shining is very rare. When you see the sun, say, like, what is that?
What is that? Yeah, it's.
What's the sun? We can have 4 seasons in one day. I can tell you that for sure.
You ain't got the sledge out yet, then?
No, not yet.
So I think, we had Sysgeek there saying, did we pick anything up? And I think backstage we saw something that Lego Logan sort of had. So I would imagine he might be. What did you manage to pick up, and what are you sort of going to be building today?
The Coruscant guard ship. I've been since it was leaked. I've been saving up. So we'll be building this today.
Oh, nice.
Very happy to pick that up, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On his wish list, so yeah, he worked kind of hard and saved his birthday money and earned some pocket money, and we're doing some chores and that, so it makes it even more fun to build when you know you've earned it yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant! Yeah, no, it's good that they've been able to re-release that or an updated version on it, and they're doing a few more Clone Wars things because the larger one is quite expensive, and I mean it's going to retire I think at the end of the year anyhow, so
especially for people that haven't got room for the larger stuff here, it's a better size, easier to display in a kind of smaller room.
Yeah, it's better for playing with as well, I think.
I'm sure Logan will give it the Trevor Swish test later.
Yeah, don't drop it.
Oh, there it goes.
Window.
I'd be interested to see what photography you come up with that, Logan. Should be really interesting.
Yeah.
Got any ideas yet for it?
Maybe like dropping some clones off into battle. And then some clankers.
All right.
Oh, excellent. Yeah.
Challenge for us.
I think it will lend itself nicely to creating some scenes and scenarios. So I'll certainly look forward to with the pictures that you come up with.
Yeah, there's definitely some other people that we follow out there on Instagram are really good with Star Wars kind of photography and the like.
Really.
A lot of this kind of stuff outdoors, and some of the stuff is amazing.
It's quite scary how dirty they get their minifigs.
Yeah, no, there's some accounts, and I like some people obviously do some wonderful photography with that, and the ones which I particularly like on Instagram are the ones where they then also do the behind the scenes and they show you like how they actually do it, and they actually put a lot of effort and work into it just for a single shot. Yeah,
just the wee things they like, say removing wires and how they get the kind of smoke and how the duct is kind of it's good, like using air and all that kind of. It's amazing.
The environment.
Yeah.
Not the right word.
Yeah, it's very good how they use the environment. That's what.
Yep, that's it. So, okay, brilliant. Might just head along to Trevor's videos and sort of see what you guys might be working on, and if you managed to pick up anything on September 1st.
Yeah, so we are building the Porsche 963. Will, do you want to explain why we have this? I think I got it from town, and I just wanted it because I built the Ferrari one, and I wanted another one to build. But I like Speed Champions because it's small and it's not that big. Because I'm not a big fan of Lego, but I like it once in a while. So yeah.
Oh, cool. Excellent. No, that's good. Yeah, and the Speed Champion ones, they certainly have got some nice techniques in there, and each one of them is different.
A load of stickers as well.
And the stickers.
I normally put them on about 34.
What's the detail?
Yeah, we had years ago a friend who occasionally pops up, Solar Brick Builder. He did, I think, Speed Champions every day for, I think it was like 2 weeks or so. And about halfway through it, he got really annoyed with all the stickers and everything, because you can imagine just doing it day after day. So, cool. Oh, excellent. And
yeah, we'll do the Speed Champions in a second.
And I did manage to get an order in, Matt, on September the 1st release day, but I had problems online, like I've heard that many others did. I went for the Hogwarts Castle and Grounds, popped it in my basket, went to check out, and it said that there was nothing in the basket to check out with. And so I went and grabbed another one online, popped it in the basket again. And I tried this several times, and it would not let me go through the checkout because it kept saying there was nothing in my basket. So I eventually had to come off, tried again, left it, and it wasn't till I think 9:15 on that morning, because I tried it after midnight. I eventually managed to check out and get the GWP as well. So I went for the Hogwarts Castle and Grounds set. So eventually got there, but Lego's website is a lot to be desired, especially on release day.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people mentioning.
We didn't take a trip to the store this time. I just decided, for that one set, there's something Tom wants coming up for his birthday in the Marvel range, but that was basically all we wanted that was released. I do like Gringotts, as everybody's saying, but I'll keep saving me Lego Insiders points for that. Keep saving them. It'll be used against something sometime, I'm sure.
You need to rob Gringotts Bank to get it.
Yeah. I've been scanning my instructions, so I've done all them now, so we're up to date on them. And plenty of scanning, so that gave me some extra points, because I'm sure everybody else out there has been scanning away.
You want to show them how far you've got on? First bag complete of 10.
That was quick.
Yeah, the minute figure as well.
Yeah, sure.
Nice.
Oh, that's nice.
No, pardon me.
Brilliant.
On it back too.
Yeah.
Away you go. Yeah, I mean, you don't muck around with that. So
it doesn't hang about his Lego.
But if you're giving Gringotts, he'd build it in a day.
Yeah, I think as sort of after we were streaming on Thursday night, we had both Lady McBrick, Nicole, and also One Brick Stud, who were trying to order online. And it was interesting because Nicole had been there for quite some time, and she had exactly the same issue that you did, Trev, in terms of, it wasn't in her basket, it was in her basket and things like that. And then One Brick Stud came along, jumped on the website, into his basket, purchased it, sailed straight through. It's just like, yeah. So
I know I think it's the look of the draw. It just, I don't know why. As much as I put in the basket, it wouldn't let me proceed any further because it said there was nothing in there to check out with, but it was.
Yeah, I got nothing. Like, it's just because we saw a few other people, DMs and things, were having the same sorts of issues and that. So I think, as you've sort of said, the website, they can leave a little bit to be desired. Because certainly when we had lockdown, obviously everyone was going to the website and things like that, and was forever crashing and having problems. And
For all the money they've got, I'm sure they could invest a little in their online.
Yeah, the infrastructure, they never seem to, though. And I've heard that, because I wanted the GWP, and I've heard that that's since sold out online now.
yeah, it sounds like it's sold out. And the thing that I always find, and maybe we're just lucky because we're in London, if you go into the Leicester Square store, like the stuff will sell out online, and you go to any of the regional stores and all the GWPs will be all gone, and you go into Leicester Square and they've got a pile of them. So it's lucky we sometimes have that option. Just have a look in the chat here. Got a few people. Iron Man saying hi to that. And that's probably your brother. Yep, saying hi. Rick Stud saying hi as well. Welcome along. Hope that you're well. And we've also got Ruthless Train. Hello. Love your little avatar there. Very cool. And One Brick Stud, yeah. Gringotts Vault, the GWP, is sold out online. I mean, at least it stayed around for a day or so. It, previously, if you didn't get it within the first couple of hours after midnight, you were going to be out of luck. And Siski, $1 billion company, but can't find any good service for the website. Also, only having 12 ghosts for release day should be a crime. I take it, was that in a store local to you or something?
Edinburgh store, it would have been.
Yeah, I mean that yeah. They should have seen that one coming.
Like in Scotland, there's only 2 Lego stores, so between Glasgow and Edinburgh, and I'm guessing that Glasgow probably would have had the same amount. You know, if that's 24 of the ghost ships on release date only, it's a bit crazy. You know, because you can imagine the amount of people that would have queued up for it. Imagine you went there day one to get it and it wasn't there.
You think they'd realise what are good sellers and what aren't, and you know, stock each store accordingly to know that there's the interest there.
We did notice that Smith's store had all the Star Wars stuff on day one release as well.
And they're selling the Chewbacca for at least like almost £120 cheaper for the Chewbacca.
Where?
In Smith's.
Are they?
They're selling it for £180 instead of £310.
People still not buy it. He's ugly.
I think Smiths do get a lot of exclusive sets just lately. I was looking online because I generally have a look just because sometimes I have some good release day deals. Smith Toys do, and there was some Friends sets were reduced as well.
I think with Smiths as well, it's your pot luck what store you go into if they've got stock. You know, some stores you can go into, they've got a good few of them, and then another store you're going to and they've maybe got none. It's all older stuff, so again, it's just your luck.
Gambling.
Yeah, shopping about.
I think that just sits next to it.
But for the Lego store not to have stock of new releases is a bit disappointing. Eh?
Oh yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah.
I'm sure Sith will have them all anyway.
I've got to when he gets his vlog out. I think I think he came out with 2 or 3 bags. So always makes me laugh on his trip to the Lego store. He comes back fully loaded, and even his backpack. I love his content. It's brilliant. Really.
Yeah. Good lad. How you getting on?
I mean, he's got the pieces ready. I can actually do some building. He's let me have a go, haven't you? Hey, thank you very much for these me pieces. Right, better crack on. Got some building to do. Where am I?
Yeah, I should show them.
I mean, that's been the one thing I've noticed with Green Gods is obviously it was something which has been, it was meant to come out last year and it was potentially delayed because it was too close in design or similar to the boutique hotel. And now, there's a big build up to it and it's come out and you've already seen some people online who've already finished it. It just seems like, okay, well, that's come and gone pretty quick.
I think a build like that, I mean, I don't know what your thoughts are, but I'd like to savour a build like that, do a bit, the only way I'd savour a build like that is to do it as a stop motion.
Are you sure at that point you're savouring it?
Yeah, probably not.
So,
I did think about doing the Hogwarts Castle and Grounds as a stop motion, but I haven't finished the Hocus Pocus yet, and I'm thinking, we're in September now. Halloween's coming up next month. I need to get cracking.
Get it done. Yeah, exactly. It's probably like just have that finished, get through October, and then sort of have a think about exactly what you might do for the next one. So I think have you just finished this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then we'll might just have it back a little bit, and then I'll drop the camera down. So I think then, in terms of savouring builds, I think we'll finally just finish this one. Let's see if we can get it in here. It's only taken 2 years.
Oh, that's what you call savouring a build.
That is. Yeah. That's very cool.
No way there. So, what have you built here?
And
Oh, you want to look for the name? It's not even on there. Pirates of Barracuda Bay.
Yeah.
And what are some of the things that you've got in here? What can you point out? What did you like building?
The captain's bit, this bit.
You sort of like quarters there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And what was good about that? It's got a wasp.
Well, it was like a fun build.
It was a fun build? Oh, brilliant. Lots of nice angles in there.
Mm-hmm.
Where it all clips together. Yeah.
Looks good.
Cool. Alrighty then. So we got that done. And then after last week, I thought you might get that finished. So I thought I might get you just a little something. And I think you might like this one.
Yeah! It's so cool!
Oh, yeah.
So
That's a fun build, that is. Yeah,
Yes, it was a good one.
that's got me into brickheads, that is. I don't need another lot to get into.
let's move this back first.
Baby, we haven't watched last week's Ahsoka episode, so no spoiler, please.
No, wait a second.
Logan said that to me. I said, I won't spoil it then.
The only thing I will say is it's shorter than all the rest, so it won't take long to get through it.
When he comes back on Friday, we'll watch the episode in the catch up. So
I like the supersized figure you've got in the background there, Matt.
The pirate.
Yeah.
Redbeard.
Yeah,
It goes good with that set that you bought.
yeah. It's standing there. He's like protecting it.
Yeah, it was kind of a bit of not so much fluke, but just coincidence because I'm just rejigging things a little bit earlier today and built a new shelf so I could get some of the stuff out of here and so that I had that left. And yeah, it does work well with it. And I think you got obviously the little minifig in there as well somewhere. I think we put them in there, but yeah.
So even you're building new shelves.
Yeah, it's been one of those things been wanting to do for quite some time, and finally just got a bit of time to actually do it. And you just end up with so much stuff. There's a few things just looking at probably selling and moving on because there's only so much space. And got some more drawers so you can break down some more things, because a lot of our drawers to date are now all filled from when we've been breaking things down into the Pirates collection. So at least
What's your
try to get-
thoughts on Concord?
It's massive.
So
I seen, I think it was Bricks who built it. I've seen his video, and the size of it, it's like,
Huge.
Yeah.
where would you display that in your house? Like, even
Well,
on a shelf, it's
in the
wide.
little tower.
Yeah.
I was hoping that Wicked Brick would come up with some kind of wall mountable display option for it,
So
which
you
is
can maybe put it on its
Yeah.
side. Yeah.
go on a wall rather than
Mm-hmm.
take up, like, say, a shelf or on a sideboard or something. I think that needs to be displayed on a wall.
You'd be
in
so
such a
scared
way.
to walk
They've done it
past
in the past, but for certain sets, I don't see any reason why they can't come up with something like that for Concord. It'd be interesting to see what's available. So
You'd
yeah,
be
it
scared
looks
to walk
cool.
past it in case it fell, though.
Yeah, that would be a supersonic catastrophe, wouldn't it?
A boom.
yeah.
It's nice. It's nice for what it is, and yeah,
It's nice to have it. I think it, it's iconic. It's a nice set. I watched somebody build it online, and
I
like
wonder-
you say, it's massive.
what have the sales been like on it? That'd be interesting to know. Like,
Well, I don't think it's launched till the 7th, is it?
is it all right? Okay, so it's still not out yet. It'd be
That's
interesting to see how many people buy it and who buys it. Like,
Yeah. I'd be interested to see. Well, if we can get the gift we purchased with that one. Apparently, it's just a packet of luggage labels, so we'll be interested to do that.
lost luggage.
Yeah. I think it also too is probably more of a British thing, because certainly, I mean, aware of what the Concorde is and seen a couple of them retired and things like that, but it's not something you ever flew on. And I mean, when did they retire them? Was it about 10 years ago?
Sure, probably that. You're looking at that,
That
yeah.
could be around.
No.
When did they retire?
Actual Concorde. So
Yeah,
I'll find out now.
2013. That's not
Um,
10 years ago.
a lot longer than that.
Well, I think it's one of those things is for people who are playing aficionados and are into that, it's an option for them.
20 years ago.
20
Sorry?
years ago.
26th of November,
Yeah.
2003.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, quite
That
some
was
time ago.
That was the last flight.
And it's never really been replaced, has it? Either. Nothing's.
No.
Nah.
Yeah, 4 years since.
If anything, planes have got lower.
4 years
the,
before
the,
I was born.
the delays are longer.
Mm,
They need to fix the flight hours first.
I can tell you about delays.
Yeah. The delays have been really bad recently, haven't they?
Depressing.
Yeah, I had
Logan went to Legoland with his mum, and they got delayed. So they missed out on one day at Legoland because of the delays of the plane. Was it 2 delays he's had?
Aye.
The time they got down there and everything, they missed the first day. So he's annoyed with the planes. But we'll need to make another trip there. Eh?
Aye.
So you won't be adding planes to your collection just yet, then, Logan.
No, I don't like planes. No.
You'll not be buying the Concorde anyway.
Wouldn't be able to afford it anyway.
Throw it out the window.
Woo! We'll get the swish test.
But I think looking at how it's being built, and it's almost like the wings are done sort of like bricks on top of one another, and then it's sort of laid flat to do the wings, which I get it. They've got to do it in such a way that it's still, quite structural and everything. But for me, part of the thing with the Concorde is that sort of the sleek curves and everything which go into it. So it's always going to be a bit of a compromise. And like what you said, the thing's a meter long. Where are you going to put it? Like, what do you like?
It's quite wide as well, like the wings, as you say. You would need quite wide shelving to sit it on, and again, a meter long.
It's just about swishable.
Oh no, it's gone.
Flag 3, you want to show them where you're at?
Yeah, we got turrets on the front now.
Let's just pull you up here on the big screen.
Wow.
Yeah, there is stickers in
Very
there,
cool.
but not that many.
It's not too bad.
Oh, that's not too bad.
I'm going on to build Commander Fox now.
I mean, I think if you've got, what is that, 4 or 5 stickers for that whole set versus Trevor and their Speed Champions, which has got, what, 20?
Yeah,
34.
I've got all of them.
five stickers.
Yeah.
5 stickers for a big. How many you got?
This goes up to 34.
Jeez, oh.
That's barely anything.
This set is renowned for all the stickers on it, and I'm looking forward to doing my bit.
Wait, that's barely anything compared to the Daily Bugle and the Sanctum for stickers.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah, 34.
Yeah. I mean, on the one hand, you know, they are annoying to sort of put on and things, but if you ever break stuff down, then usually if the piece has got stickers on them, short of taking them off, you sometimes can't reuse the pieces.
Mm.
So I guess sometimes it just comes down to it. But no, the Speed Champions in particular, when you've got, like, you know, as you say, 34 to do like a car or something like that.
It doesn't look that pink. People were saying that Commander Fox looks really pink, but he's not really. He looks quite red. Don't know if you can tell on camera.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
I like
Yeah,
that.
definitely.
Nice. Yeah.
I think it's his white bit on his chest looks a wee bit pinky.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely going to try this. I'm going to try buy a camera so I can block up the back of that, because it's like,
Yeah.
the back of him's quite bad. It's just white legs. Oh.
Mm.
You can get a cloth that goes in the back of him.
You just show the back of the legs when you go to sec. It's hard to see, but yeah. And sometimes it can also be an optical thing because your eye is seeing the white and the red so close together. Your brain might mix it more than what it is actually there.
I think it's a chest piece more than anything. If you look at the chest piece just below the helmet, you have a slight pinkish tinge.
Yeah.
I definitely think that it does have a slight.
But is the actual whole torso red and then they've just printed white on top?
That's what it looks like, yeah. So it's like they've got a bit of the dye coming through from the red.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you took the legs off and then looked up the inside of the torso, what is the inside color? Is that all red?
It's all red, yeah. It's a red torso.
So it'd be more because you're just getting that, you know, they haven't printed the white as a full solid white, so you'd be getting a little bit of red coming through.
Yeah, definitely is, yeah.
But
Cool. People are saying.
Yeah.
so I think we sort of started off beginning there with Will. Now that you've been sort of back, what sort of things when you build Lego do you like to build? Is it the Speed Champions, or are there any particular themes?
It's a bit of both, like, because I have a lot. Well, the first, like, kind of genre was Minecraft, because I like playing the game and it just interests me because the blocks are different and everything. But I did a lot of Minecraft, and then when I bought my first Ferrari Speed Champion set, it got me into Speed Champion. So I'm a bit of both, really.
Oh, nice. Excellent. Yeah, there's some nice stuff with the Minecraft as well. Do you still play Minecraft, or have you moved on to things like Fortnite?
Well, I have moved on to Fortnite because when Dad bought me my first Nintendo, I didn't have Minecraft on there and anything. I just had Fortnite, Rocket League, and a few different games. So yeah.
Okay, nice, brilliant. And how do you with your dad and your other brother? Are they sort of more extreme Lego fans than you think?
Yeah, definitely. All around me is Lego.
And how do you find that? Is that sort of like very stimulating?
Well, I mean, as soon as I go in Tom's room, it's just full of Lego. So, I mean, I gotta watch my step, but yeah.
Is there a few loose pieces on the floor, or are they actually just sets that you're trying not to step on?
Well, most of the sets are put away, but just bits and pieces on the floor. I think.
Yeah. Okay. And when you boys were a bit younger, did you sort of used to play together with Lego? And
Yeah, because when I was younger, I was really into Lego, like that. My brother and dad and that, but I've sort of gone off it a little bit. But I still like building it. It's not bad.
yeah, no, that's brilliant. They over time, sometimes people, sort of have other interests and things develop, and they actually give it a term within Lego. It's called the dark age sometimes when you have it as a kid, and then later on you come back into it as an adult. So you've got that whole period there where you weren't part of it. So it's perfectly natural. Oh, brilliant. So it's good that you're able to join us today. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's all right.
So excellent. And do you watch any of the sort of dreams with your dad and that, or you're not really so much interested?
I mean, I don't mind watching it. It's just I don't follow it really. I don't follow it.
Okay.
So when they're watching like a soccer or anything, and I do watch it with them because I've never seen it before. It's like Mandalorian. I like that. But you know how you have to watch Rebels and then watch Ahsoka? That's just a bit. I'm not following it really. So yeah.
Yes. Well, I've never seen Rebels. I don't think. Yeah, we haven't really seen it, and yeah, there are some parts of it when we talk to other people who have seen everything that sort of know all about it. But I mean, hopefully, you still enjoy the bits that you're seeing anyhow.
Yeah.
Brilliant. All right then. Let's see.
On this build, the gunship, they're using masonry bricks. Should we worry they're building a gunship with masonry bricks?
Might not be all that aerodynamic.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's all made of bricks.
Yeah. Right, okay. Got me out there. Lego bricks, yeah.
I'm smarter.
Okay, brilliant. Whoops. So I might go around and have a think for everyone. What would be your favorite Lego minifigure?
The Ahsoka.
Sorry, what was that? No. Okay, so that was easy. We've got an Ahsoka over here. Lego Logan, do you have a favorite sort of minifigure?
I don't know.
Oh, Majesty.
Yes.
I don't know, is there one that you would, is it a figure that you would want to get, or
Oh, it can be either just
One.
one that you have or one that you might like to get.
Oh,
you could do one that you've got and one that you've got?
okay. Well, this is my favorite one that I've got.
Okay, let's just pull that up here. What's that one?
I think, what was it on
There's a series.
what series was it?
I don't know.
Like some Miami Vice kind of looking guy with a
Yeah.
big mobile phone.
I use them all the time.
Logan likes to put him in the Speed Champion. What one is it? The Lamborghini. I can't remember.
Yeah,
The white one.
I can see it
Yeah.
next to the blue Corvette.
So yeah, and what is it? You've got one that you'd like to.
Oh yeah, I'd like to get Captain Rex.
No, Captain Rex. Yeah.
It could be the old one or it could be the new one. Just any Captain Rex.
And what? Any particular reason you like Captain Rex?
Not much. I think he's really cool.
Okay.
Just
No,
from the series.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it seems to be the sort of thing whenever they bring out any clones in Star Wars or anything like that, everyone wants a Rex or a Cody. So, and over to Trevor's videos, you guys got any particular favorite minifigs that you have or would like to get?
I'd like this.
Oh.
If you've seen the video, you'll know. Yeah.
So what is that?
It is
That's me.
that guy over there.
Yeah, I know. It's
Mini Trev.
it's a mini Trev's.
Buildable figure of me.
Yeah.
Do you just want to give a? I know you've done a video on it, and it's a cool little thing. You go through the whole ins and outs of it. But for anyone who hasn't seen that video, can you just give a quick 30-second sort of idea of what this is?
Yeah, it's I found a website and you upload basically a full body photo of yourself. They create a buildable figure. They send you a PDF back. You can approve it, and then it goes into production, and then you get your bag of bits to build, and you build a figure of yourself. So, yeah, but do check out. There's a video just dropped on my channel, and it's all about buildable custom figures.
Little figures there.
You can
Yeah.
find this at Trevor's videos on YouTube. Ding, ding.
I'll pay you later.
No, it's always good when you got the kids as your own little cheer squad and promotion for the channel.
They
I
do
know.
brilliant at school. Come back. Oh, I got you. Have you had another subscriber, Dad? Yeah. Oh, that's such and such in class.
Now, I remember one time I was literally in the middle of woodwork, and then someone on my table turns around and says, "Is that you?" I'm like, "Where'd you find that?" And it's because one of my friends was showing him. And soon enough, I'm not joking, half the class was watching it in the middle of DT. I was like, "What are you doing? Go subscribe."
Yeah. Subscribe and watch all the videos later when you get home.
Yeah.
That's cool. Brilliant. Just quickly, Trev, because I don't think I can't remember it being mentioned in your video, but just ballpark, how much did that little mini Trev that you got cost?
About £30.
Okay, so it's pretty reasonable.
And
And
they don't use Lego parts. They're their own brand, if you know what I mean. But they went together while the clutch power was good.
yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I just wasn't too sure whether or not it was actually them using Lego ones or whether it's their own sort of brand. So, yeah, no, that was cool. That was a real surprise because I think we'd been chatting with you on Thursday and you hadn't mentioned anything. Then I think the video was there first thing Saturday morning. It's like, wow, that came out of left field.
Yeah.
That's too good.
So cool. So other than, of course, your mini buildable dad, is there any other minifigures that you particularly are fond of or would like to acquire?
You go first. Because I built a lot of Minecraft sets, I think it's got to be Steve. Minecraft Steve.
Okay. Yeah,
Because
brilliant.
I get it in a lot of Minecraft sets and villages and everything. Yeah.
It's a random. That's a random one. I don't know how to pick it.
Diamond pickaxe.
Random. He's lurking in one of the alleyways in our city.
He's stealing blocks of houses.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, when we were talking about superheroes and superpowers, I like the Flash, like I've mentioned, and I'd like a Flash minifigure.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I think they released one years ago when they were doing some of the
Very
DC
nice.
Justice League.
I actually seen, I can't remember, it was one of the shows in America somebody had made. So they'd got the Flash minifigure and then used like orange and red see-through studs, and it was like he was running through the city.
Entire city.
It was so cool. Really, really good. Definitely, if you can, have a look, and I'll see if I can find it and I'll share it with you. But great.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, it was at one of the
Ah, it
conventions.
was the Justice League Hall, and that was the.
Yeah, it was like he was
I
running through the
think I've
full
seen
city.
that.
Really nice.
yeah. I remember seeing that. It's like, yeah, the Hall of Justice one, and I think it's sort of the exact same thing. And it was like, really, that's such a clever idea. I'm just trying to remember whether it was the Chicago one or.
I think it was before this year's Chicago. I think it was before that.
I
Maybe.
would love to really like something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be good to go to Chicago for the convention, but
Just the money you need to get stuff there as
it's
well.
right.
Extortionate.
We need to come up with a bigger one in the UK.
Well, they got the
Edinburgh.
Yeah, we went to Edinburgh. Yeah.
in early October. There's the Steam one, Great Western Brick Show, which is usually a decent size one.
When's it? Edinburgh.
It's next year.
We're gonna put our city in it next year. That's what we'll do.
Yeah, we're hoping to maybe try and get some display stuff at Edinburgh next year for our city.
Take and try to attempt to transport everything.
Yeah.
Be scary.
So then, yeah,
I think that's half the challenge is getting everything there and back in one piece.
one piece. Yeah.
I put 2 stickers on, 32 to go. I tell you what, for speed champions, this is quite long because you normally get a chassis. For this, you actually brick built the chassis.
Yeah, it isn't the standard sort of length.
It is. It's quite long. So yeah, it'll be interesting.
So, I guess going on.
Logan's abandoned ship because there's techniques to get done. Let's come up.
Is that for you to do, or is he just going to go off screen and concentrate?
No, I think he's taking a toilet break, but he wasn't too happy. He turned that page and he was like, right, I'm away for the toilet now. He's not a fan of technique. But I suppose you need to do it for the moving parts.
I thought that there'd be a lot more technique than when I've been watching people build green guts, for the mine part.
Yeah.
It's, with the stability. But there's actually very minimal technique when you look at it.
How?
So brick build.
I've not seen anybody building it, but how sturdy is it on top of that?
It seems it would take a lot to push it over.
Yeah.
And
It
the
just
actual
looks
base
quite
plate
flimsy.
up top. It's quite clever because it's just held in all 4 corners. It looks sturdy. I mean, obviously, anything, if you give it enough force, will topple over. But it looks sturdy. It looks a sturdy build.
Good.
Yeah, because I saw much the same. I haven't seen anyone build it yet. I've just generally seen either finished photos or whatever. And I think it was Topic Bricks. He'd done a photo of it being finished, and it was sort of shooting up, and you could see the base of the actual bank itself seemed to be on a base plate. So I would imagine if that's the case, my initial thought would have been it would have been on one of those plates where you can actually, basically stick something to the bottom of it. But that would then mean that the mine itself, the top of that, would be basically just supporting it. It wouldn't actually be like integrated and connected into it. Which just seemed a very interesting way of doing it. I wouldn't have thought to have done it that way, but yeah, it'd be interesting to see a bit more details when that comes through. And Sith Greek, it's very easy to lift Gringotts. Yeah, that would be the next thing. And I think hinting back to what Benji you were getting at, which shows, I think there's two aspects to it. There's the first part where you design a mock, and then there's a second part where you transport a mock. So,
Yeah.
And certainly I've seen some people, in particular, I'm thinking of Coconut Brick Studios, who does a lot of like Star Wars mocks, and they're massive scale, but they're purely just for him to do at home. Like he doesn't design them or whatever to ever be transported to shows. And it does seem that then affects the way that it gets built. And, because if you're going to have to do something that big and it's got to come apart into like pieces or base plates, then you've got to try to really incorporate that from the get-go.
Yeah. There was a few Star Wars displays at this year's Edinburgh. Oh, really cool. Not overly massive, but just small things that are easy for transporting. They're really good. And as you see, some of the stuff that was there, like obviously Edinburgh isn't as big as kind of some of the other shows. Some of the stuff was amazing, Like the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that was
The display was really cool.
that person
can't-
city.
I don't know the movie or the name of it, but it's when they're battling in the. It's kind of when they're in the tomb and they're fighting everybody, and I think what's the big blue thing? What's that?
Oh, I've never watched any movie.
I can't remember. But anyway, that part of the display was awesome, really cool. And the work it goes into these is, amazing. The small details and everything that it had in it was great.
Sorry.
No, you go.
I've got a question for you all. If you had to make up a Star Wars set from any movie, any series, what set would it be?
Ahsoka.
Yeah, but what sort of scene or
The one where she jumps out of the glass bridge so far.
Yes, okay, that's a cool one. So yeah, from I think it was from the first episode. It was the second. Anyhow, the first, the second. When they're at that old, I think it was Morgan's shipyards or whatever, and Ahsoka and Hera are having a chat with the director there, and they spot the hyperdrive, and Ahsoka smashes the glass and jumps out the window. So you think one of those sorts of sets? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Okay.
What about Lego Logan? What's any Star Wars set scene that you can think of?
There you are.
No, here we go.
I don't know.
She was cool. We need to get the new Ahsoka though, eh?
So you got yours downstairs somewhere, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah. So, is there one that you can think of, Will or Tom?
Star Wars sets from any movies. The Mandalorian ship. Oh, that's already been. Razor Crest has already been.
Oh, that's cool.
But I mean, it could be like a new design.
Yeah. I have to say, I saw this from, I think it was Falling with Bricks. He did a lovely mock of, I think it was in the last episode when he's just chilling with Baby Yoda outside where he's got his new home from, what's it? What's the planet called?
I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah. I saw him do a mock of that and I was really like that as a set. It was really good.
Yeah, I know the one. Yeah, the homestead right at the end of, is it season 3 that was just out? Yeah, as you say, and they're sort of pulling back, and you see Yoda and Mando there, just relaxing.
Yeah, apparently they're doing another series of The Mandalorian for next year. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, no, it's Mando's generally always been a good sort of series. So yeah, bring on more of that.
No scratches on that. No scratches whatsoever. That's good.
Hold it up.
And it's a printed piece.
Well, with that sort of luck, you should go and buy a lottery ticket then.
Anyway, bag 1 done.
And what have you thought so far?
I mean, it's a good build. It is. It's just the stickers I'm annoyed at.
I'm doing it. What are you annoyed for?
Well, waiting.
Waiting. They don't get put on fast enough. I know it's difficult to get good help these days.
I like to make sure my stickers are straight.
No, that's good. And what sort of technique do you use? Are you a brick separator person?
Tweezers.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, tweezers.
More sophisticated things.
Yeah. Tweezers all the way. I like these as well because they're good for light kits, as you know, for getting those little cables hidden between the bricks. Wouldn't do without them.
Yeah, no, that's very true. I just find that generally in the house, wherever you go, there's always brick separators everywhere, so they're pretty handy. But and Sisgeek is heading out to watch the Man U game. Thanks very much for stopping by.
The Man U game.
Take care, Sifgeek. Wish you all the very best.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by and good luck. Hope Man U get destroyed.
Yeah. No hard feelings.
Yes. I think that was the sort of thing I heard for job sites and that here in the UK. There's 2 things you don't talk about: politics and football. So
Yeah.
So I guess, Trevor, same sort of question for you. What sort of set would you like to see from Star Wars?
Oh, yeah. There's such a lot that's already been done. I can't think of anything offhand. It's a tough one, that is.
It's hard when you put on the spot, eh?
It's like you're thinking of everything that's been produced, and you're thinking, well, what if I wanted a particular set, what would it be?
Well, I don't know if they've done this, but in when Obi-Wan Kenobi dies in Return of the Jedi.
Episode 4.
A New Hope.
I knew her. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Have they done like a fight scene of that? I know they've done ones with Obi-Wan, but that was from the series.
Have they done a? Just trying to think if they've done a Darth. They used to do the little duel type sets. So you had like duel on Mustafar or the duel between Ahsoka and Darth Maul.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think if they did one of.
There's a third one as well.
Yeah, it was
Rey Skywalker and not Rey Skywalker, Rey and Kylo Ren.
I tell you what, I would like in it, and obviously they've tried it with Chewy and not succeeded, but it's the same kind of scale, but a Mandalorian.
Sorry, just come back.
That's the next part.
I've got a handle, I think.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, handle shaking.
And then we've got still this part which is the same.
The base. So the bit with the handle, I take it that's the top of it?
Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
is there a handle for lifting it?
Yeah, then
It must. Ah, yeah. So you have. Must be this bit here.
Bit in there, yeah.
Oh, a handle.
Plenty of swishability with that handle then.
or
Okay,
just hold it from the bottom so you can switch it.
Oh, Ahsoka. Yeah, that was quick.
Blimey, you about beat us on building that one. Didn't take you long. Phew.
so can you just talk about it? Like, well, what do you like, or what was it like to build?
The face prints I like, but
Yeah.
Didn't last him long enough.
Ahsoka.
And what else? Okay, so you got the face prints, and they're quite nice. And is there anything tricky in the build that you found?
there's so many like curvy bits and what like these bits. Like it was just mostly
Tiles and quarter
Tiles,
pizzas. Yeah. So a little bit fiddly.
mhm.
But what do you think overall? If you were to give it a score out of 10?
10.
10. Okay, well, fair enough. That's easy enough to do then. So
More stickers.
Get the tweezers out first. So back to school tomorrow, boys. Yeah.
Sorry?
Back to school tomorrow.
No, on Wednesday, so awesome.
Another couple
3
of days.
days.
Enjoy the last couple of days.
School.
yeah, you and your brother are much the same. It's Wednesday as well.
What, you've been back 3 weeks now?
I
Yeah, Logan's been back for 2 weeks.
enjoyed it so much.
Was that sarcasm, or is he generally like school?
Love it.
Oh, you really cool.
I love school.
You're happy to be
It's the
back and
best-
see all
best
your
thing
pals
ever.
and everything. Eh?
Yeah, best thing ever.
Cool. And Tom and Will, how do you find school?
That's good. It's a bit nerve wracking because I haven't been. It's like, you know how you start at reception and you go up, because I'm going to be in year 7. So it's like being in reception, but in a massive school all over again. So yeah, bit nervous.
So what's year 7 then? Because you do it totally different for us. We do primary 1 to primary 7,
And then S.
and then you go on to S1 to S7.
6.
Oh,
6.
yeah.
Oh, S1 to S6, sorry, and so that's at high school.
I'm S2.
So-
You've forgotten that.
Yeah, so I guess it would be your equivalent of S1.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you're going from
This will be your first year going into high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, great. It's,
yeah.
I'd be year 8 then.
You'll be nervous, but honestly,
So his brother will go up a year. And
Logan,
he'll join his brother in the same school. So at least they're only going to one school, whereas before it got a bit of a nightmare. You got a set of dates for Will's school and a set of
Yeah.
dates for things going on for Tom's school. So it'll help me tremendously not having 2 school calendars.
sometimes you can't split yourself in 2. Eh?
I know.
Yeah, my favourite bit about the school is the football pitch. Massive.
Nice.
A massive astroturf as well.
Yeah. A nice big astroturf at yours, eh? Playing fields at the back as well. But
I
yeah,
mean, what sports does everyone like? Football.
Oh,
Basketball.
I don't have one. I didn't really. My favourite.
It's when Logan's just started playing badminton,
Yeah.
and he's quite enjoying that.
I played that in my primary school in year
Yeah.
6.
I think you're enjoying it. He doesn't have a favourite sport. Logan's never really been into sports. Played a bit of football.
Play football.
Yeah, played football.
Sports.
Played football club. He's not sporty. Love
got-
his language.
Fortnite sport.
Yeah, esports, Fortnite, you know. Yeah, Fortnite's.
Online gaming.
Yeah. That's a sport for your thumbs. Fingers.
I hear you've been playing some Fortnite together as well.
Yeah, this morning I absolutely clapped Logan.
No, yeah. I
They're all,
got level 102.
they're all level like 80 and above.
Problem is,
There's there's no chance that you aren't tier by him.
we haven't. We haven't bought any teams.
I haven't bought any tiers. I found a great
It's
XP
physically
map.
impossible to get level 80 this quick.
Right. Okay. I mean, I got level 86, but that's not bad. I'm level 98. Yeah, 90.
You've done every challenge and you're not even level 30.
I grind. Now I'm just grinding ranked. I'm plat 1, almost plat 2, like 90%. So yeah. The problem is we play with obviously our friends and they're really good. So Logan gets a bit of a tough time.
Which,
Just in it the moment I'm on. I don't know why I get beat off these kids. Yeah.
yeah.
We're just used to playing rugby. Rugby, no.
There's multiple times when I'm at the point of giving up and just having enough.
Yeah.
Rageful.
You play a lot of custom games.
Creative.
Creative, yeah, that's the word I'm looking for.
I like one of my most creative maps I play is the pit.
Oh, Pit, my friend plays well.
That's how you level up so quick.
I've got like 2,220 kills, I think. It's not bad. My main focus is just to get better at the game because I was doing tournaments. I came incredibly close to qualifying in the PlayStation Cup, 64th place, but I needed 50 and below to qualify. So.
Yeah. You practice it, you'll get there.
Yeah. I think doing the solo tournaments, I just want to get better so I can start earning some money and buying more Lego sets. You know how it is.
Not be that added on.
I think I've got the bits for building the wings now.
Wait, more stickers.
Oh,
That looks good.
It's coming together. So you got that bit. And so these two kind of bits.
So roughly guess about there.
Yeah, it's kind of coming together.
yeah, no, it's making good progress.
Well, this guy knows over the chat.
No, that's a stormtrooper. I keep telling you that.
Never put the kid on. Look the same.
Right, they're two different helmets. They're two different complete trilogies.
It'll be alright. Maybe I'll ever know. I'll not tell him.
I'm pretty sure everyone will know.
I'll not tell him.
A flame trooper isn't the same as a clone trooper. Or a stormtrooper.
Is there a difference?
Yeah. Two different times.
Oh, it goes back. Like
What?
on Fortnite, you could unlock the clone trooper skins.
Yeah, have you got all of them, Logan? Because I saw them in the art shop yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got them all. The only ones I paid for was the premium version, so it was 1,000 V-Bucks. Now basically all of them except the one for doing the regular quests, which I did get that as well. But for paying wise, I got.
You got all the stormtroopers.
I've got Clone Troopers. I've got them all.
You have all the stormtroopers as well then?
No, I don't have the Stormtroopers.
My favourite one of the clone troopers are Ahsoka.
I've got that.
I can't 30 how many days? 25 more days. It's so tragic. Why did they do this to me? I think I should sue them, BTW.
Make it shorter. 1 day.
1 day, yeah. Well, no, 0 days.
Have a nice nap and then wake up to Ahsoka.
Can you just admire some of my perfect line sticker work here? Come on.
Woo!
Let's have a look.
That one's a wee bit squint.
Every one of them is different sticker.
I'm seeing a few squint ones as well.
Perfectly lined up they are.
Good job, Trev.
And then I turn the page. He says, I say, oh, you can do some building. Turn the page, more stickers.
Another
Hey,
pin.
no building.
Yeah, I got build now. I can have a rest now. Put my tweezers away. Oh, that's sweaty work that is.
We have noticed that you've gone pretty quiet there.
I'm concentrating, Matt. Concentrating.
Yes.
Right.
Isn't it funny how we all concentrate though when we're doing Lego stickers? Like, we've got to get this right, especially that Green Guts one, TS Bank.
Right.
Well, have you ever noticed sometimes when you have some of the Lego ones where they actually use the actual like Lego product itself rather than renders, and sometimes the stickers are just like horribly done, and you're just like, wow, you're a multi-billion-dollar pound company or whatever, and that sticker is not straight. It's like crooked or something.
Yeah, you think you get that right?
On
You
the,
send it back.
Yeah, on the do you remember this on the Aston Martin James Bond when everyone was saying, oh, you'll either get a good like top of, was it the roof bit and the printed piece didn't go colour
It
wise?
was the colour grey that was the issue.
Yeah.
Now I had that issue because some sticker sheets, especially for that particular set, were a different grey when you put them on to what the actual grey of the bricks were. Now I painstakingly on mine cut, like if it was a handle for the door, I cut the handle out with a minute pair of scissors, and I cut the Aston Martin logo out because I didn't want it looking like a patchwork quilt basically, so I cut all the little details out, even the bonnet, and I stuck them on like that. And I tell you what, I'm glad I did that because some versions just look terrible, like it was a patchwork model. It was terrible. I can't understand to this day why they can't get the same colours right for the. I know you'll get a slight variation, but come on, that was a different total grey.
Write a letter, Trev. Write a letter.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, how's your letter coming on, Matt?
Well, my phone call needs to happen at some stage, but yeah, it's.
I mean, when I phoned them about the Perspex dome on the botanical set, I said to them, "Why you need to be doing this? You need to be doing that." Oh, well, we'll write it down and we'll send it off to our department and they'll review it. I'm thinking, you won't because you're doing thousands and thousands of these sets. You're not listening because it keeps reoccurring.
Protest outside the Lego house. We want clear bricks. We want clear bricks.
I've dropped a Lego piece and it's went under the table.
Oh.
Well, no.
It's
Do you actually do you know what one it is, like, or you just know it's a piece?
No, we don't know what it is. We're looking for it. So.
Oh no! So it's not like you just go raid that piece off somewhere else.
I hate that when you drop a piece. If I'm in the middle of doing some stop motion work and I drop a piece and I'm there with the camera, I'll go, Tom, what? I dropped a piece. Have a look, quick.
Yeah,
What it is.
I'll be damned when we're like, where is it? When we're like
Pick it
top
up.
2 in a tournament, we need to help Dad.
So I've dropped a piece. I can't move.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
So, Tom and Will, do you guys have any ambitions or any interest in doing stop motion, or You just think that that's
I
something.
don't have the
to-
patience.
You gotta
Will
go
doesn't
now.
have the patience. I have done it. I've had a go at it. We've done a really
Yeah.
old.
You did a short.
I
Did
did
you
a
short
clone
with Thomas
trooper
did, yeah.
short of when the 501st Bell Pack first came out. I did a short of that, and I made a little army, and I did try it. I've done that a couple of times with other things, but I just haven't done it lately.
You did the Disney 100.
Yeah, I
the
did.
minifigures.
Yeah.
Found it.
Yay!
Yay!
That's the mission complete.
Just go stand.
Then to what, it wouldn't have been a piece that you got a spare of either. Never
No,
is.
it was a one-off piece that's in that bag. You know, it's always the same.
You see, I often wonder, you know, Matt isn't so bad because of all the mocks he keeps doing. He must have thousands of the same pieces anywhere at any one time to go to, but I haven't got that kind of stock, and I'm the same. I thought if I lose it, I haven't got. I could rob it off another set maybe.
We have
We've dropped a piece now.
No, what have you started?
We dropped a piece. What is it?
we've got a couple of boxes full of like spare pieces. You know,
I mean,
like
I can keep my spare pieces, but I
You
haven't
know,
got anywhere near. I bet what Matt's got.
yeah, I bet Matt's got a hell of a lot more than
He
us.
can just turn around and say, "Oh yeah, I've got that brick. Got 200 of them there."
Well, right now I'm looking up and I just see like tons of water pieces, see-through.
You're a very, very lucky boy. I'll tell you that. Very, very lucky.
Dropping pieces. What's happening?
Stop dropping pieces.
It's coming apart.
And that's your Bricklink store. So,
Yeah, but we still got a lot.
so these stuff there got things cataloged. So this is like all the pieces which some of them get sold. So
We need to start buying pieces for you, Matt. We're going to start doing some mocks. So
Are we?
What
yeah,
mocks are you thinking of doing? Or what have you done?
we done Asda, but we want to build on top of it.
Oh,
If we can get it.
But like that's the type of thing that is like you can't do anything with it.
There is
A few random stuff on top.
it's a
so we taking the fresh set that you could get.
With the Asda, yeah, we
yeah.
So we changed it and put it into an Asda.
yeah.
And I don't know if I can take the roof off to show you inside. I'll try.
Oh.
Don't know
I
if
want
it's
them.
going-
I want Lego to do Lego trolleys.
what piece you trying to do?
I don't know if you can see it. That everything's going to fall off. But you
Oh
can
wow.
So we kind of changed it.
Yeah.
Kind of shelved out. Yeah, that's it's fun kind of taking. I basically bought two sets. Asda had a sale on, and I think it was like they were reduced. I don't know why, but Asda were looking to get rid of them because still to buy the set and some of the Smiths are still priced like 45. They were down to 25, so I bought two of them. And we done the mock of that. So yeah, we looking to try and like build up on this because obviously we're running out of space in the city. So we'll start building up. But thank you.
No, that looks great. I remember those. Those sets. I thought it was about a year ago they had the sale on it, or yeah, because it's like a normal set, but then the Asda ones had obviously the Asda branding.
Yeah, it was just like a sticker. It was basically the exact same set, just with a sticker pack inside it. There was a lot of, like rebrickable kind of designs for it, but we just went in ourselves. We didn't copy anybody else's. We just went and kind of built it as we go. You kind of work along the original instructions and then kind of adapt it to.
We've got one of a kind.
Yeah, it's not one that we put a kind of delivery port on the side of it for the forklift to deliver crates and that as well. So
Not random, it's just forklift in the middle of the road.
yeah, it is random, but so it's a Lego city is a bit random. We've got superheroes swinging a bit everywhere. We've got Thor's ship flying through the sky.
Batman doing. We've got a dinosaur on the roof of it attack.
Yeah, we've got
Spider-Man.
We've got everything in the city. It's just random, but that's Lego. You can have what you want.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of dead people in the city.
What? Wait, that turned around quick.
We've got a murder mystery going on. There's a murderer going around the city stabbing everyone.
Oh, that's lovely. Now,
Yeah, it's him.
Oh, it's him. Oh, it's your favourite. Wait,
It's
is that why you like him?
That's not one for social media, though.
Who's he killed so far? He's killed somebody for the diner. He's killed Dobby. He's killed Darth Maul. And then he's going to kill Doctor Strange.
Wow, this man is insane.
He's got a hit list.
Seems to be quite OP.
Yeah, he is a bit.
Taking out those characters.
Wow.
That's the great thing with Lego and like having the city is setting up so many different scenes with so many, like we can have
Can't touch this, dude.
any minifigure from any kind of series and we can kind of fit them into the city some way. Like
You can run round loose.
yeah, we've got like Star Wars guys on rooftops fighting, we've got people from Ninjago having a fight scene on a roof. Superheroes everywhere. We've got
all the original ninjas from Ninjago.
yeah. Like so we've got the haunted house where you know the little blue car from Harry Potter.
Yeah, flying above that.
It's flying above that with Harry Potter hanging out the door. It's great. You can be so creative with the city.
Maybe his next person will be Harry Potter. He'll cut the chain
It's
and make
holding on.
Harry fall.
Wow.
Then Harry will just die of impact.
Oh dear. It's the extreme, but hey, right, how are we getting on with this build?
I don't know. I forget where I'm at.
What he's building now, Matt? He's building something else, or?
Yeah, he's finished that. Let's sort of bring it up here. Where are we? Do you want to hold it up? What are we building?
Oh, that's the no, not Andor.
Yeah.
Endor.
Endor, yeah.
Yeah, Endor. So I started that on Thursday's stream and didn't quite get it done. So it was up to the part to do the second tree. And I just sort of had it there and it's like, oh, well, we can do it here now. So the thing I'm surprised about it is the actual base for it is really quite there's not much there. Okay, yeah, there's a few bits and pieces, but
there's a diorama that I really like, but I've not got it. It's the what's it called? The throne room diorama. I think that's quite cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like the diorama ones. Yeah, they are nice.
What were you saying there, Matt, before Logan rudely interrupted you about the base plate? No. Oh, he's not hearing me.
He's muted.
Matt,
yeah, sorry.
what were you saying about the base plate?
Oh, it's there's not really much there, like in terms of, you know, it's quite thin, and it goes together really simple. And compared with, you know, as you guys were talking about the throne room one, which we've also built, which, you know, the base is quite significant in terms of the stuff there and what's there, and even the other Yoda's Dagobah one, there's like quite a bit in there. Whereas this one, it just felt like it's a bit light on. I mean, the nice thing with it is you do have the new style fern pieces and things. There's quite a number of them. I'm taking it apart.
They first came in with the Lord of the Rings set, didn't they?
Yeah.
Rivendell.
Yeah, the Rivendell set, yeah.
I've heard that the Yoda's diorama is quite annoying because you have to place all the green bits. It's like 90 pieces on one.
Yeah,
on
you
one
have to
page.
really. There's a whole page where you have to really concentrate on what you do because there's different tiles are different greens, and you sort of layer it and bring up the swamp. So you have to really concentrate on that. Yeah.
Just a quick question. It's a bit weird, but when Yoda or Revenge of the Sith, when Yoda went on, was it Dagobah? Why did he go crazy? Because he was really wise and stuff, and then he went crazy.
Do you mean crazy, or just he's just a bit old, or
Like crazy because he kept saying things that didn't make sense and being.
Well, I think initially when they introduced him, like when Luke first went there looking for, Yoda, and it was the whole sort of thing where Yoda initially was acting like a bit of a cartoon character. I think that the whole thing there was to sort of see what Luke was really after, because he was after, some great wise Jedi master or whatever, and he comes across this little character there, and he's that not what you think sort of, and then obviously then after that he sort of went, oh well, actually was the sleight of hand sort of aspect of. I think that might be what you're asking, is it? Or
that's great, thank you. I just was confused about it. So
yeah, it's also too when they obviously filmed the whole thing, in terms of chronological order, out of sequence. So you started with 4, 5, and 6, and then you did 1, 2, and 3, and then 7, 8, 9 in terms of the episodes. So when they first introduced him in 5, nobody had ever seen him before because that was the first time. So then obviously when they go back 20 years later and tell the other stories, it's a bit different, but then they've still got to get that bridge between the two.
Yeah.
And so but it's a very good question though, and good thing to sort of pick up on. So
yeah, thank you.
Just having a look at a couple of people in the chat there. One Brickstar, to have the training on Dagobah diorama, but I want to add the throne room. Yeah, because the throne room, I think that was the one which came out this year. The 3 which came out previously, I think they're about to retire. You've got the trench run.
Do we have the trench run?
Yeah, the trash compactor, and
we don't have it.
Dagobah. Those are the ones which I think at the end of this year are retiring, and then we've had the Endor and throne room this year. And Rula, hey, great to see you, Rula. I hope that you're going well. Nice diorama sets. What's your favorite of them all?
Well, my one would be the trench run, or the
trench run.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What about others there on the panel? Have you, out of the Star Wars dioramas, what would be your favorite, or what's the one that appeals to you the most?
Probably Emperor's throne room, or Yoga's, obviously Luke's training.
Luke's training, yeah.
Mine's Yoda's, because I like how the green pieces go so well with it. So yeah, I like it.
Morgan?
Mine's is probably the Emperor's throne room.
Yeah, I think it'd probably go Emperor's throne room. I like the way that they built the sort of back arch and everything in there.
What's the one that's like the pillar with a walkway? What one's that?
What?
Oh, that's sort of, that's
Over the
I think that was originally meant to be a San Diego one, but because of COVID, it's the, or was it a gift with purchase with like the AT-AT?
Yeah, it's kind of like a fight scene.
The Bespin Jewel, that's it.
Yeah, that's a really nice. That's a nice one. I like that.
I've never seen that.
No,
No.
no, it's because I'm old.
I'm just trying to think because that was whether that was just the exclusive one. I think it must have been because I remember some people here in the UK. We couldn't get it for some reason. They had to get people from the States to get it from them. Because I think it was meant to be a San Diego exclusive, the Comic Con, but then because that didn't happen, they did a bit more of a, you could buy it in stores, but it may have only been like a Target or something.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I guess the other one, which may or may not you see as the diorama, would be, what is it? The Vader's capsule thingy. What do they call it? Meditation chamber.
You know, you can move it around about and can put the helmet in that one.
Yeah. And then we've got Forest Elf Lego. I have the Trench Run and Dagobah. I only have enough room for them. Yeah, no. I think they're good in that they're able to be little scenes, and you can sometimes get some really good minifigures with them.
Yeah, I wish they'd do more dioramas. I do like them. I enjoy them builds. Because all the detail that they can pack into them as well. I mean, look what they've just done with the Hogwarts Castle and Grounds. You know, all that detail in such, well, I won't say a small set, because it's not exactly small. But it's medium size, and it fits on a shelf, and you've got all the detail there. So I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
Plus, as well, I don't know what you think, but with a diorama set, it's easy to display as well because it's made to go on a shelf, bookshelf, or whatever, and you can line them up, you can have them all together, and they look nice. Look nice display pieces as well.
Yeah, it's good because, I mean, with the Harry Potter one that you've just mentioned, obviously the prior one was the big castle and everything, and that's 300 odd pounds and everything, which that's out of the reach of most people. So at least you get ones which are within the reach of people, and most of the dioramas have been in that 50 to 100 pound sort of region.
Things on the push down,
and you get a good selection of minifigures with them. I mean, the other ones. This is a T-Rex breakout for Jurassic Park. That's a really nice one. We got, I think that's one retiring this year as well. And then you've got the Indiana Jones ones, which have just sort of done too. So,
you finished Indiana Jones.
No, the Jurassic Park one.
I mean, Matt, with you doing your top 5 most expensive Lego sets over different years, what is the most expensive Lego set?
It would be one from a recent one, so it'd be like 2022, just because of inflation and everything. Like if you just took it, what is it? Is it Millennium Falcon?
Probably. No, Star Wars. It's going to be expensive.
Or is it the UCS 8080?
What about the Eiffel Tower?
I thought the Eiffel Tower was only about 500, but yeah, it's going to be one of those, or the ECS Razor Crest, because I think that's that's only about 550.
Yeah, only.
Yeah, it's only a small set.
Yeah, it's tiny.
I won't pick everybody one up tomorrow.
That would be your ultimate Star Wars set, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I have the Millennium Falcon, but not the UCS one.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And not the old. I used to have the, what was it 2015, 16, the first one that came out? I used to have that, and then I had the next one that came out of it, but not the UCS one.
Nice.
Yeah. Forest Elf Lego, most expensive set, AT-AT and Falcon, both at 735.
So that's finished what?
Boy.
Bring that up. Oh, you can see, the frame's all coming together there. Excellent.
It was,
Heavy.
it's quite difficult to clip the two bits together. I think it kind of taking the 2 hours to push them together, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, is it the Technic pins?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I mean, I would love. I mean, I was always a fan of Technic when I was a kid. But like I said to Matt, we've had a conversation about this. The newer sets just seems harder. Whether it's my hands or whatever, it just seems harder to press things together. It's like, would I really want? I do like the Technic sets and the bigger ones, but would I really get enjoyment out? Would it just be painful by the end of the build? You know what I'm saying? So I've just stuck to the bricks.
Especially
I think
when some of the pins are like a double pins going in.
Yeah, they're not quite in line. So you've got like 3 or 4 of those to clip in together. If you haven't got one slightly out of line, it's a right job. Yeah,
It can be quite frustrating, but
I keep looking at that. There's a Technic pickup truck. Well, I don't know. No, not a pickup truck. It's a recovery truck, and that keeps going up and down in price. And I do like that one. But again, it's a massive Technic set. It's like, would I really enjoy it?
The tow truck.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. If
I do like that.
yeah. What was the recent one that got? It's like a crane one that got released.
Oh God, yeah,
that's
that Libra one. Yeah, that's
500-600 quid.
I seen some videos at lifting stuff. I can actually lift a.
Yeah, with the counter weights. Yeah,
it's pretty good, like that. Yeah, it's not something. It's not something. I think the Technic on that would drive me crazy. But
I can't believe when I was in the Sheffield store last month, and I said, "Have you sold many of these?" It's the crane Technic set. And he said, "Yeah, surprised quite a few." And it's like, for that amount of money, it's obviously selling well.
How tall is it?
That should be.
And obviously, with a lot of these Technic sets, you can control them, can't you, Matt, through an app?
Yeah, it's.
You can control them.
That becomes the sort of thing where, if it's got the newer style motors and apps, sort of control or whatever, any of those sets will be really expensive because they add disproportionately to the cost. And that's why that one that you're talking about, the tow truck, is actually at a good price because it doesn't have any apps or motors in it. So, because I have managed to pick that one up when it was on sale, and because you can quite regularly, when it goes on sales, be about 102. Occasionally on, Amazon Germany, by the time everything all told, it came out to 95.
Yeah, I've only ever seen it between 120 and 130 pounds.
Yeah, occasionally it will go like 101, 105. But yeah, once you start, because the thing is, that one released at the same time. There's another one called the Zetos, and I think it had the tow truck had an extra something like 1,000 pieces on it, but because the Zetos had the motors on it, it was like an extra £100. And I used to be really big into all the Technic and that, because that was the thing which I really enjoyed as a kid and that. But since they've gone over to these new style motors and everything, they're underpowered, they're overpriced. You have to have a device, and my concern with them is, at some point in the future, when Lego stop supporting it, all of a sudden you're going to have real problems trying to use these motors. So my thing these days is, if it's got a motor in it, like the Technic stuff, I just won't touch it, which is a bit of a shame. But besides that, there's too many other things to be interested in, so it sort of makes it easier.
Yeah, very true. And you're saying that the truck doesn't have any motors?
It doesn't have motors. It has pneumatics. So it's got the whole air system, which until about 4 or 5 years ago, they generally hadn't done very much of that. Like, they'd done in the 80s and 90s a little bit, and then they did nothing for about 20 years. And they did the Mercedes Acros, which is a big grabber truck, which got up there, and it had the new pneumatic system in it. And then when this tow truck came out, it then continued the new system. And you also have a little, it's a red grabber one, which also has the pneumatics in it as well.
So how does it work then to generate the air?
You've got a pump.
Right.
So you physically have a pump. And when you build it, you put together all the hoses. And you also have little switch boxes as well. So you can have one pump can, depending upon which way you've got your switch, can operate a couple different things at the same time, or one at a time, depending upon what it does.
Kind of like a hydraulic system, but with air.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. It's a air hydraulic system.
Yeah.
You do have some wet systems, but that's not Lego. That's all third parties. And I think Jang did like a comparison and a review because he got provided with some a couple of years ago. And Jang, being Jang, did it very thoroughly. And you can sort of see the differences between the wet systems and the air systems. Because obviously the thing with the wet systems is... Oh, you okay?
Yeah.
You've got... obviously water and things like that. So then it's like, well, how well does that stay in the system? And if you take a pipe off, what happens? And how do you pressurize it and all of it? So, is that?
I mean, with the Lego designers, do they have actual engineers for this kind of stuff? Because I thought Lego designers are supposed to design the kits where the model's placed, but then I've learned that if you want to become a Lego designer, the first thing you have to do is make a Lego sphere, so a 3D ball, and then what they'll do with it is they'll drop it from a certain height, and if it smashes, they'll say, you're going to rebuild that again, but make it stronger so next time it doesn't smash. And they have to think about it because they used a bit of physics there with what they're doing. So maybe they don't have engineers, but they're trained almost like one.
From my understanding, you can sometimes get the designers as having traditional engineering background. A lot of the times they're fans initially, or they just happen to know a lot of engineering itself. There's certainly been occasionally when they've released sets, and I'm thinking of the big supercars. You had the orange Porsche and recently the red Ferrari, where they didn't quite get the gearbox right because they'd put on one step, and it was funny because they did it in the Porsche and they put the gears around the wrong way. There was a big one and a little one, and rather than them, big one on this side and little one on this side, they did it the other way, which then meant when you're stepping through the gears on the car, it was effectively going first to third to second to fourth to fifth. So because they got the gears around the wrong way. And surprisingly, when they years later released the Ferrari, the big red Ferrari, they made the exact same mistake again. So I'm not sure if they had full-on engineering backgrounds that those mistakes would get made like that.
Yeah, and I do think that is interesting because I have no clue how to do that.
I think you want to be a Lego designer.
Nah.
You're researching into this.
Yeah, get Dad a free Lego kit.
Whatever you design, I want a free set, please.
Yeah, there is benefits of that, eh?
Yeah, please. He said, do you think I should get a job in a Lego store, Dad? Yeah, by all means. As long as you give me some discount.
Whoa.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, we'll come to that soon.
All over again.
You got the trees in there.
I'll tell you what, for a speed champion, say, this is a very intricate build.
Yeah, it's I mean, you started at the beginning of the stream and you're still going with it. Although I think by the time you put the stickers on, that really slowed everything down.
I'm not doing too bad then. About halfway through.
My hands are hurting.
So
I
we
don't
got
think you've ever built so much Lego. You haven't built it for a while, have you?
first sticker on.
Wait.
Oh, the first sticker.
Lucky.
Is that a bit crooked?
Logan put that on. It was pretty good. First time we went with that straight on.
Actually, no.
Not like me then, holding the sticker and then still being nervous, thinking, right, am I going to drop it? Am I going to drop it?
It's annoying because sometimes, like the static, you can feel the static and the plastic pulls the sticker, and then it sticks, and you're like, oh, so annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting there.
No, you got it there. I just saw this here. Lady McBrick, Nicole. Hi, how you doing? Hope you have a wonderful weekend. Yes, we are. Hope that you're going well. I think
Great. How's the model going? The Hogwarts grounds.
Yeah, have you finished it yet? I mean, I'm surprised we on Instagram a little bit earlier, and you looked like you had it half done already. So
What's she building?
The new Hogwarts and Castle grounds.
All right, okay.
So yeah, I mean that was the other thing I was going to ask. Is there any other sort of other social media YouTubers or Instagram accounts that you really follow or really like?
Morgan. You're more kind of YouTube, aren't you? Like following.
Yeah.
So who do you follow on YouTube?
Just say that.
What's the guy you watch?
Brixie.
You watch Brixie. Who else? Oh, because Brixie's got the big city. What's his name? Mr. Bookie Boo. Watch a lot of his stuff because of his city as well. And who's the guy you watch for all the Star Wars stuff?
I watch a lot of Brick Clicker for all the leaks and finding out what's up and coming.
YouTube, on YouTube or the Star Wars stuff.
I watch Fortnite ones like Clicks and Booger and that.
So did you say Booger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You watch him?
Because he's mainly on Twitch, isn't he?
He makes some YouTube videos, but yeah, he lives a lot.
Yeah.
But I don't have Twitch. Dad does.
The Logan watches the Public Studs and C-Coin.
Yeah.
Quite a lot. He does a lot of Star Wars stuff.
Okay. And what YouTubers do you like to watch?
TG and the Nick A30, and that's mostly it.
So TG Plays, was it?
Yeah.
What was the other one? Nick
A30.
Nick A30. Because what was the other? Because the Minecraft, do you still watch that? It used to be, what was it? Who was it? The couple? Was it one?
Preston
Plays, yeah.
No, not really.
Not really anymore. I thought there was another Fortnite one that you watched.
What's this?
YouTubers. What YouTubers do you like to watch?
Oh, Clicks, typical gamer. Who else? I like watching Sith Geek, Malabuka, Malabuka's Fortnite stuff. Who else? Javin Vibin. He does a lot of like coaching on like tournaments, so I follow that a lot as well. So yeah,
Oh,
that looks good.
He is good as well. Racing Brick.
Yes.
Does a lot of good reviews. I like the way he breaks down his reviews and tells you if there's any new elements and how things go together. He's just done a brilliant one, actually, Matt. I recommend it, on Concord. That's his latest video. It's really good. He goes into it really well.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'll have to check that out. I usually watch Brush because I found he obviously does a lot of the Technic stuff. That's his main sort of focus, and of course he can get some of the other ones. But for a land sort of person, he's quite balanced. Whereas I find sometimes with some of the other land people, they never find anything, but obviously wrong with any set ever. So it's kind of like it's.
Yeah, I can't believe all the land people that didn't point out that sticker on Green Dots. I mean, come on, it's blatantly obvious, and nobody made a comment on it.
I am just one more thing. I also watch a YouTuber called Trevor's Videos. I think he does good content. Recommend it.
He does. There's not much of it. He takes
and one more. Family Bricks, also good content. Go check it out on YouTube.
Yeah, the odd uploads.
I watch. I can't remember his name. Also, we're using my phone, so I can't check. It's a guy from Denmark he's building like a city, and his room. It's two brothers. We went to the Lego factory the other day, so obviously you can go in there and it's like a pick a brick wall, but you can buy it all. And it's something like €3,500 he spent on bricks for building his city, and he's in there like near enough every week.
Wow.
He's got. I made it figure it out. He's building a city at the moment, but he's got a big Westworld kind of scene that he's built, and he's linking them all together by train tracks and bridges and that. It's really, really nice. But
it's amazing how much money, well, it's frightening actually, people can spend when they're doing these cities.
Yeah.
Because of all what they're building, not just the actual sets themselves, if they're doing any mocks with them. It's just crazy.
Everything in his city and his Westworld, everything's mocked. There's no like Lego. Everything's built to scratch. So I enjoy watching that. Like seeing his take on things, how he would make them. Like he made a lighthouse, for his sea bay kind of thing, which is really nice. Oh, you missed something. What have you done?
I missed something. Don't know.
Oh.
Well, these are obviously random spare pieces.
Right, okay. Right, we've missed some bits.
Yeah. I see Nara in the chat says Clicks is my favourite. I think you tell that to me every day. I get it,
They'll probably be spare
pieces.
Yeah, and then Nicole, I enjoyed Jang. His live streams and his review videos are amazing, very well balanced and informative. Yeah, no, it's Jang isn't part of Lang or Land or anything, so he buys all of his stuff. So if something's not good, he's going to point it out, and he's very thorough.
Quite a lot as well, doesn't he? Especially on release days and that. He's always buying the new sets.
Yeah, and just the being able to stream with him a couple of times and chat with him and that, his work ethic is insane. Like he just, particularly around release time and things like that, it's like a 7-day-a-week thing, because obviously he only gets it on release. He doesn't get it in advance, and he films and edits it all himself. So there's a lot of work to do. All right, then. I think we're starting to creep up on the 2-hour mark, so we might just sort of do just a quick little run around and sort of see what people have done and what you've got coming up on your various social medias. And after that, we'll go from there. So I think we'll start off with Trevor's videos. What have you boys managed to build today, and what have you got coming up?
So we've got this far. We've got I'd say about 12 more pages of instructions left. It is intricate. I think the boys have done really, really well with this because these aren't what I call easy assembles. You know, the way they use the tricks, etc., with all the bricks and all the stickers, which doesn't help, but it looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Oh, brilliant. Excellent. Yeah, no, it's, I think as you pointed out before, you got the extended wheelbase. And yeah, it's not your straightforward sort of everyday production car sort of build.
No, it's really good. We'll carry on after the stream. We'll get this finished, won't we? We don't. I'm one of these. I don't like leaving the kit that's needs doing.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. I don't know how then you get past your stop motion. Then you're sort of like, oh, there's so much more to do. Leave it.
It's a different project, that is, man. Cover it up and put it away.
And then we have. Yeah. So go watch if you want to the video on Dad's channel. Him as brick built. Obviously some shorts on there. Yeah, just have a look at the content. So, yeah.
No, brilliant, excellent. And at some stage in the near future, I'm sure we'll see the Hocus Pocus come.
Yes, yeah, that will be coming out in October.
Not a teaser at all. It looks amazing.
That's what I've done, yeah. Yeah, hopefully it's well received, and I'll be having a chat with you, Matt, and we'll see if we can get it just like a little teaser trailer advertised before we upload it. I'd appreciate that. Yeah,
no, we'll definitely get some teasers and things in the weeks leading up to it, either here or on the usual sort of Thursday night stream as such.
And thank you again for having us on these streams. Yeah, I know we're going down to once a month, but I know Tom and I know Will's just joined today. We've all enjoyed them. I personally enjoyed them. I think it's a great concept. It's a great idea, and it's what Lego is originally all about. It's building together with the family, and I've really, really enjoyed it. So,
yeah, I agree with that. Definitely having the kids on and seeing their side, kind of side of the Lego as well, not just kind of, everybody kind of does the adult.
No, brilliant idea. Yeah,
actually seeing it from the kids' side is great.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant. And thanks very much, you guys, for joining us. What you have and giving up your time and building. And like you say, it's great to be able to sit down and just build with them and have a chat and sort of get everybody else's sort of take on things. And with that said, Lego Logan, how's your build gotten along, and what's sort of coming up on your socials?
Well, we've got a back door to the gun trip. We've got the 2 front doors, and hopefully we finish it this week.
Yeah. We've got the 2 minifigures inside that we've got at the moment.
Nice.
So, plans is to hopefully get this finished this week.
And get pictures.
Get some pictures uploaded. Try and get something up over the weekend. Yeah. And obviously we're still just working away on our Instagram. Just slowly creeping towards the 3,000, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're getting there.
Yay.
Great with that channel. Congratulations. Absolutely superb. Your work is brilliant, Logan. So keep going.
We're very close. We're getting there, but it's been really good getting on, as Trevor says, onto these lives as well. It's been great for you, Logan, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's really brought Logan out his shell a bit. And obviously,
I can tell from the first stream, if you don't mind me saying, the first stream that Logan came on with, his confidence has just grown. And I know it needs to, because Will wanted to come on, but I don't think personally he'd had the confidence, and now he has. And I think it's a great thing as well, Matt, that our children, you give them that confidence as well that they wouldn't normally have, because I know he wouldn't normally do this.
It's great to see all the kids, like even the day, all of them chatting away and just saying their kind of views on things. It's great to see their confidence building like that. And then even outside of this, they're playing online on Fortnite or whatever, and there's new friends made as well. And that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, just look at that. Just look at that. Just look at that. Hey, 3 stickers.
I'll send all my sets into you, okay?
Yeah.
Superb. Superb.
Trevor stickers.
Stickers, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I've only got 4 left. Thank God.
You know what? Just on that, I seen somebody on Facebook Marketplace in Scotland advertising for people to send their Lego sets to them, and they would build them and then send them back to you. Like they were, it was something like they were wanting £40 an hour to do it. Why
Really?
would you buy a Lego set and then pay somebody to build it?
Oh, I wouldn't dream of, I'll just go out and buy a Lego set. All right, I'll send it away. Let somebody build it, and I'll just pop it on my shelf. The part of the fun of the set is building it.
I know.
Why would you do that?
I seen that and I thought that's crazy.
That is, oh man, I don't mind. Well, I wouldn't even do it for somebody else, because I think if I really like the set, I wouldn't want to give it back.
I know.
I don't want to keep it.
Somebody broke in and stole it. Sorry, you can't get it back.
Yeah. I dropped it. Sorry, I'll have to redo it.
Yeah.
Get it redone. Yeah. No, it's it's been great having everyone on over the summer, and certainly, yeah, much the same. I think Lego Logan, you sort of tell even in the first stream. I think as we got into the second hour, it really then started to really get chatty and everything. And as you're saying, that's getting the confidence, and that's great to see. And certainly also having on Will today, that's been brilliant. I hope you've enjoyed it, and it's fantastic that you've come along, and I think you've been really engaged with it and done brilliantly, as Tom, you always do, which is fantastic. And even little Benny, I know you sometimes like to have when you've got a topic you know about, particularly Ahsoka, can really come out with that there. So having said that, then I will just do a quick little sort of show and tell of what have we sort of done, because we've kind of gotten through a few things here now. Obviously, you want to talk us through?
I got the mini brickhead of Ahsoka. We finished this.
Just the Endor, you just did the tree there, yeah. And then, yeah, you got the, let me get that across a little bit, yeah. And then after 8 streams across 2 years, we finally finished the Pirates of Barracuda Bay. And what's your overall impression on it? Because it's a big set. I think it's close to 3,000 pieces.
Good. And favorite bit is on his headquarters.
His little cabin in there. Okay, brilliant, excellent. No, it's been great having you on. And, I mean, this has been largely a response to you wanted to do this, because we did this a couple of years ago, and you were like, "Oh, can we start doing some streams again?" And I thought, yeah, we can do that again this summer, and we'll. I think Tom was starting to appear on a couple of streams and that, so we thought, well, why don't we get a few little parents together and we can go from there. And having said that as well, I just saw there our usual other troublemaker family, or no, I've said that wrong. Our other family who usually comes along and joins us. They had other commitments today, so couldn't make it. Anne Belier, and her daughter Cercia. It's always great when we have them there as well. And hopefully, I'm sure now that we're going to a once a month sort of format, they'll be on that as well. So we'll try to organize that and tee it up for October. Obviously, do the promotion with that. And thank you very much for that donation to the channel. Always greatly appreciated. And where is it? I always like to just play a little video for anyone who makes a little donation. And here it is.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, God! Oh, Jesus!
Smile to the face for that one. So I think it was from Mr. Bean Disaster movie. You quite liked that movie, didn't you? Yes. I think with that, the only other thing to say, I'll be on for the usual Thursday, 8:30 UK, 3:30 EST American time. That goes every week. We're generally joined by Trevor for that as well. We just build and talk the week over and everything that happens there. Usually do once a week, have the top 5 most expensive Lego sets. Yesterday did year 2003, which the first couple were quite interesting on that. And next week will be 2002. And just trying to think. Otherwise, just a shout out to everyone who's been in the chat there. We had Niall, Amber Lyers come along, One Brick Stud, Lady McBrick, Bob Laveau, Forest Elf Lego is in, Ruler in there as well, Sith Geek, thank you, Rick Stud, and let's try and see, Ruthless Train was also in, and Iron Man, and I think those are the most people there, so that's been brilliant. Again, if you're watching this back, if you leave a comment, I'll give you a shout out in the next live that we do. Usual social media, share, like, and subscribe. Most of us are all on Instagram, so you can find us there. Some on YouTube, all the details down below in the videos. And I just wanted to thank everyone who's been coming along for the summer series. It's been great fun. I'm glad that we were able to do this and appreciate everyone who's made the time to be able to do it. Is there any other comments anybody wants to make before we get out of here?
Just thank you for having us. It's been brilliant. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, really enjoyed it too. It's been amazing. Ambalaya, thanks for the donation. You know, yeah, all good. We appreciate being on, Matt. So yeah, thanks.
Oh, it's been great to have you guys on. I appreciated that. And yeah, we'll see you, I guess, in the monthly stream. I think the next one will be sometime in October, and we'll try to work out exactly when that is so we can try to get as many people in for that as possible. Otherwise, is there anything else you wanted to say? No, you're all good. I think I'll just say goodbye and thanks again to everyone there, and we will see you all really soon.
Bye.
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 Mr. Bigger, give me a super duper.
See ya. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.